You might be
Welcome.
wondering, what are AHLA communities? They are a collection of online discussion lists that offer a forum for dialogue and networking with all health law professionals engaged with AHLA. There are 6 different types of communities. We'll go over each one in detail in a few minutes. Topical communities, specialty topical communities, setting-based forums, professional networks, event communities, and leadership communities. Topical communities are for the discussion of particular areas of practice or interest. The 16 topical communities are aligned with AHLA's Preference Center. You're automatically enrolled in a topical community based on your Preference Center selection or your practice group enrollment. Topical communities are open to all AHLA members and consumers. This means that non-members are also enrolled in topical communities. The 16 topical communities are antitrust, dispute resolution, fraud and abuse, governance, government reimbursement, healthcare delivery models, healthcare finance and transactions, health information, health insurance, health policy and administration, labor and employment, life sciences, long-term care, medical staff credentialing and peer review, patient care liability and litigation, and tax and nonprofit. There are 3 specialty topical communities. They're aligned with the AHLA task forces. New specialty topical communities could be established in the future based on emerging health law topics. The 3 specialty topical communities are Accountable Care Organization, Payment Innovation, and Healthcare Reform Education, Behavioral Health, and Enterprise Risk Management. There are 4 setting-based forums. These groups are based on where you practice health law. You're automatically enrolled in these groups based on your practice group enrollment. The 4 setting-based forums are medical centers and teaching hospitals, hospitals and academic health systems, in-house counsel, and physician organizations. There are 4 professional networks that are based on your career stages, demographics, and interests. These networks are open to all AHLA members and consumers. The 4 professional networks are Life Members and Fellows, Women's Network, Young Professionals, and Compliance Professionals. To join a professional network, go to the AHLA website, which is www.healthlawyers.org, and log in to the website. Next, click on My AHLA and then on My Communities. Click the checkbox next to the names of the professional networks that you would like to join, and then click Save. AHLA also offers event communities for our in-person programs. Registrants are automatically enrolled and are able to connect and communicate with colleagues, the program planning committee, faculty, and staff. This is where you'll find important updates and information about the program. Event communities open 30 days prior to the program and close 90 days after a program. AHLA also offers a variety of leadership communities. Leaders are automatically enrolled in these communities. This is where you'll find agendas and minutes. You can also talk to other leaders and ask questions, send messages, and share documents. All of the discussions and documents posted in leadership communities are not visible to anyone outside of that specific community. There's also an all leaders community called AHLA Leaders that everyone appointed to a role in AHLA leadership is automatically enrolled in. In addition, each committee and council has its own leadership community. Each practice group, along with its associated affinity groups, also has their own leadership communities, as well as each task force. There are also separate leadership communities for chairs and vice chairs. How to access AHLA communities? You can use a direct link, http://communities.healthlawyers.org, or you can access the communities from the main AHLA website, which is www.healthlawyers.org. Log on to the website, and then on the navigation bar, hover over Get Involved and click on Communities. View your communities. Once you're on the main communities landing page, click on Communities. On the flyout window, you'll be able to click on My Communities to view a list of all of your communities, or you can click on the name of a specific type of community to view your communities within that specific type. How to adjust your notification settings. Once you're logged into Communities, click on the arrow next to your profile picture on the upper right-hand side of the screen. Next, click on Profile. Then click on the tab that says My Account and Community Notifications. You'll see a listing of all the communities to which you belong. There's a drop-down menu next to each community name from which you can select the type of notification that you prefer. You can select from real-time, daily digest, or no email. Real-time means that you will receive email notification every time a message is posted in that community. Daily digest means that you'll receive one email every 24 hours with all of the messages posted in that community within the past day. And no email, of course, means that you will not receive any email notification from that community. You don't have to choose the same options for notifications for each community. For example, for some communities, you might want to receive real-time notification, but for others, you might just want the daily digest. As you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, you also have an option of selecting a consolidated daily digest or a consolidated weekly digest. This means that you'll receive one email with all of the messages from all of your communities, either on a daily or weekly basis. Make sure to whitelist the following email addresses, as these are the emails from which you will receive your notifications in real-time, daily digest, or consolidated daily and weekly digests. These email addresses are mail@connectedcommunity.org and do not reply @connectedcommunity.org. How to post on the AHLA communities. There are 3 different ways to do this. The first way is to send an email. You can use your regular email, Outlook, Gmail, whatever you prefer. Each community has its own email address that's listed on the community landing page. Sending an email to this address will post a message in the community. Please note that if you're using this option, you need to use the same email address that you have on file with AHLA. If you have your work email address on file, but you want to send an email from your Gmail account to the community, it won't work. It will only work if you're using the email address that you have on file with AHLA. Second way to post a message on the communities is to navigate to the community homepage and click on the button that says Post a Message. The third way to post a message in a community is to navigate to the landing page of a specific community. You'll see a box towards the top that says Latest Discussion Posts, and next to that will be a green button that says Add. Click on that button, and then a screen will pop up for you to post your message. Several of our communities also allow you to post an anonymous message. To do that, click the checkbox next to Post Message Anonymously, which is under the From field. Your message will be placed in moderation and reviewed by an AHLA staff member before it's posted in the community. Also add attachments to your posts. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a button that says Attach. Simply click that button and upload your document. The attachment will be visible with the post and will also be archived in the community's library. You will receive a follow-up email confirming that your files are saved in the library and reminding you that you can move the file to any subfolder within the library. There are two ways to access a community's library. You can click on the Library tab towards the top of the screen, or at the bottom of the screen, you can click on the More button under Latest Shared Files. The community's library has a file structure that houses individual documents. This is where you can find agendas, minutes, and other important materials. If you'd like to add a new subfolder, please contact the AHLA staff and we'll get that taken care of for you. In many of our communities, you can view a list of the members. However, this feature is not available in Topical Communities. You can search for a specific person by entering the fields next to first name, last name, company, or email address. You can also export a list of all the members in the community by clicking on the Export button. Several communities also sponsor events. If you click on the Events tab on a community's landing page, you will see the upcoming events, which are usually webinars and educational calls. Search by keyword, find different discussion posts and library entries on a specific keyword. Don't forget to upload your profile. You can do this at www.healthlawyers.org/myahla. Your profile picture will appear next to all of your posts. Here are a few shortcuts to go over what we learned. To access the communities, you can go to http://communities.healthlawyers.org, or you can go to the AHLA homepage, www.healthlawyers.org, and click on Get Involved in Communities. And don't forget to sign in. To join a community, you're automatically enrolled in almost all of the communities except for professional networks. You can join professional networks by going to www.healthlawyers.org and clicking on My AHLA and My Communities. To view your communities, once you're on the main communities landing page, click on My Communities. To adjust your notification settings, you can use the direct link provided on the screen, or you can click the arrow next to your profile picture, click Profile, click My Account, and then click Community Notifications. There's a list of frequently asked questions available on the community's homepage. If you have any other questions, please contact communities@healthlawyers.org. See you online.